As you can see, this desolate wasteland has been upgraded. Look at this. 3 months of work and this beautiful thing has been created. Even the sun looks beautiful. Oh, wait a minute! Okay, I don't like that one. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Where is my tape from Minecraft?
No, no, no! So yes, indeed, I just obliterated a small child. Come on, you would have done the same. He asked me to pay him. He's a Chinese laborer. Who pays them? But yeah, let's get into the planning phase of this update. Okay, so first of all, team-based characters. As you can see, these are all different characters. Can you tell the difference, or at least what team they're on? No, you couldn't. Of course you couldn't, because this dude is, let's just say, on the blue team. This is on yellow team. And this is on like green team. You can never tell the difference. That's why I'm adding team-based characters that look different. Can you now tell the difference between them? There's two different characters. They look opposite of each other, and they clearly can be told apart because from the color. But for my game, so yeah, I just added different camos. Bruh. I mean, at least they're differentiable from a distance, right? I mean, you can tell the difference. One is a little more darker than the other. It's easily let me go a little more back. I can still see the difference. Wait. Okay, now it's kind of hard to know which one is which, but I can see the goggle thing on the gas mask. I mean, they're still differential from quite a far distance. I don't think. Wait a minute. Probably gonna shoot it from here. Yeah, good luck to you. I can't even tell the difference that far away. So now we're done with whatever the fuck this thing is. We can just get rid of it. Yeah, bring the bulldozer. Warning, you're about to hear a huge nerd talk about something that you didn't even know was that complicated. So just be aware, okay? Okay, as you can see, in the main menu, and I'm not gonna go too deeply into it. As you can see, basically everything is self-explanatory. There's a lot of different UIs now, as you can see. I'm not gonna explain all of them. The main is gonna be the main menu one. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff for here. Of course, all of them are not like the important parts of the game, but I mean, the credits one is just a fun one, which is just added because I wanted to. The stats one needs a little bit more work. The thing is that I make these updates in about a month, or actually 3 weeks, and 1 week of editing, so, and sometimes more like this time, because I had an exam beforehand. Yeah, not everything is cool, not everything is finished. Just like you can see over here, it's a placeholder, not gonna be permanent. As you can see, there's, I think these two words had spell issues, I think. I don't know how to say that. The spelling mistakes. And of course, release is also type of real ease. I think that's also, I don't know. I didn't go through it like Google Translate, so I'm not 100% sure what I typed into here. Then there's the settings page, which is empty still. Loadout page. Now, this is the main page that I actually was working on for a huge amount of time. This will probably be redone at some point. The gun names are too formal at the moment, which I also wanna like change, and I also wanna add little pictures for every single gun so you can see them, or maybe I just did a pop-out window to add them. But if you think that your gun's gonna be lost, no, they're all gonna be saved in the game, so every time you join back, your entire loadout is also there by just clicking the loadout, which I'm gonna show in game and I go into there later. The settings page I showed, and yeah, that's kind of it. There's not really much to talk about, as I said. There's also those other ones, like the winner one, which I can't actually enable. That's I think already is enabled. No, and other stuff like that. Basically, I'm not gonna go talk about them at the moment because they're another feature. So yeah, let's hop in game. But yeah, now that we're in game, of course you can't move your mouse because I did a double layer. I think I'm gonna fix that later on if it's needed, of course. So yeah, but open credits is basically here, and as you can see, the UI is just fucked because there's a huge gap over here. If you're asking why is there a huge gap, it's because of these buttons, and I can't, I think, disable all of them. If I can, because a lot of things could be probably disabled. And yeah, here's the loadout feature. Right now, I don't have any. When you close this, you automatically get your weapons. But let's just say I want these weapons. And yeah, I can deploy now, and I can do whatever I want. These two ones are just these two spawn points are just for spawning or changing teams. They won't affect you after you join the game. So as you can see, there's two teams at the moment. And at the moment, actually, friendly fire is also on. So I don't know if I'm gonna remove that or keep it, because as you saw with the uniforms, they're kind of tricky to see from far away. So probably I'm gonna add like a realistic lobby also. So there's gonna be like a level system. So if you're above that level, you can join the realistic version or the VC server. I don't know, just a thought at the moment. So yeah, you can see you change teams. At the moment, it actually kills you. So you get 1+1 death over here. But I mean, you're gonna get a kill and you're not gonna repeat that after that. So every game, so let's just say every game is like a 40-minute game, or however long it takes to capture the points that I'm gonna talk about later after this part. And yeah, that's basically everything. So yeah, I don't got anything else to talk about. I know this took me a long time, but finally I can tell you about what these two boxes are. Here we go. These two they're both warehouses with a lot of room for yourself and maybe even your stuff that you want to store over here. Looking to store some stuff that is more extreme than this? Hell yeah! Look no further. Military grade warehouses. You can store your tanks, your vehicles, your whatever you want. I mean, there's even military ammo boxes over here. You can just store anything in these things. And you wanna know the kicker? It's only $5.99 for 1 cubic meter. Sign up today at Harold's store and warehouseware. Hell yeah! So before we go on with explaining the capturing points you've seen all over the video, I want to tell you about this new UI. I didn't know this came out about 8 months ago, and it coming out right now is bursting my whole world, because this is cool, but now I don't know where everything is. Like, the view is gone, which I need to remake the view one. I like the new tab feature that I can add my own ones. That's actually really cool, I like that. But there's still some problems over here, so I'm probably gonna have to do these things like all on my own and just hours of doing this. This might seem like a waste of time for me, but this is actually really cool. I like it. I at first it was just unexpected, okay? That's all, and now let's move on to the capturing points. Okay, just ignore the UI. I mean, it's bad, okay? I only had like 3 weeks to do it, or like a week for a normal UI. It's just not that easy to make UI, okay? So, the point systems. So basically, if I co-capture this point, it's gonna be different later on. That's the default design. It's gonna slowly tick up points over here. Yeah, as you can see, 5 points. It's, I think, 5 points per 10 seconds, if I'm correct at the moment. Here's a script, if I'm correct. It just shows the actual numbers. So, what's the point of this ticking down? It's still kind of a test feature, because I like it ticking down, because it gives the teams that are, let's just say, you may say the nationalist or the yellow team are closer to the point now that I think nationalists started already. I don't know, come on, just give me a break. The Democrats started over here. They can easily get to C, E, and D. And you're gonna say, oh, well, they get a starting advantage. That's kind of the point. The Democrats are the ones defending the military port, but the nationalists are the ones that take in over. Okay, it's just blue team, green team type shit. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna bother explaining these things, the names. Okay, now it's gone. So yeah, that's everything really. I didn't really change a lot, because changing a lot of features in 3 weeks is really demanding, and also I'm kind of on a fixed budget on RAM, because the game runs like shit because of Roblox, and that's why I need to add features with like me. For example, the gun engine. It takes about like a gigabyte of RAM, I think. A gigabyte of RAM. That's a lot for low-end PCs, and that's what I need to fix at some point, because it's a huge amount of, like, think about just playing the game normally and just having that big of a performance issue. Like, come on, it's not fucking normal. So yeah, there's not really much more I want to talk about right now, because there's a ton of features I want to add now, and they're like smaller features. So yeah, wait for the next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.